The National Park Service logo appears with the main title, Legacy. One woman's continuing influence on Acadia National Park. Graphic with a black and white photo of a woman in a ranger's uniform, in a wheelchair, next to a marsh. Text reads, Shirley Becku owned a nursery school before she became a seasonal park ranger at Everglades National Park in 1979. A colleague later explained the significance of the opportunity. Next, in modern time, Becku, an elderly woman with white hair, wearing glasses and a purple sweater, sits in a wheelchair at a kitchen table. Words appear, Bar Harbor, Maine.
She said, when I saw my first woman in Everglades in a Park Service uniform, she said, I cried. Because that's what she wanted to be all of her life. And at the time, women were not hired, at that time, she probably graduated like in the 30s or so from college. So she said, it was my dream come true to see a woman in a Park Service uniform, and women are, the model. You are a model for the whole next generation of park rangers.
Another graphic with a photo of Becku in Acadia National Park. Text reads, after 10 years at Everglades, Becku moved north to Maine, to serve 17 years as Assistant Chief of Interpretation at Acadia National Park. She led as many as 48 staff at a time, created exhibits, advocated for accessibility, and was among Acadia's first website managers.
One of the techs came out one day and sat down with Boyd and I, and he said, okay, now you do this, and to put a picture on, you do this to get the text on, and then you can do this to bold something or to put it in italics, and then you upload it this way, and so it was about an hour and a half, and my eyes are going like this, And there was a lot of coding initially, so you had to kind of figure out how to do that. But of course, as things progressed, there became templates that were just kind of the structure. They weren't the templates that we have now that are just really amazing. But I was really glad that I learned how to do some of that behind the scenes work, because once I retired, I started volunteering to do websites for local nonprofits.
Starting in 1993, Becku also led the creation of Acadia's Artist in Residence program, and managed it for the next 12 years.
Having an artist here in the park was part of Acadia's story. So it was a natural fit like it was in many of the other parks out west and, around the country.
Words appear over a montage of Lonnie Lucas images. Text reads, Lonnie Lucas, Artist in Residence, Outreach Activity, September 2019.
It was really inspiring to me when this program started and it kind of began to grow and grow, just to be around these people that were so creative and the energy and the excitement that they had.
The image changes to a sea painting. Text reads, Ocean, Mixed Media, 17 by 20 inches.
In what they were doing, and to be in this setting and to see how they interpreted various parts of the park. I think the thing about art that, really kind of resonates with me is that it really touches your emotions. It invites you into a place that you might not otherwise go, whether it's painting, music, or dance. And it's a way of connecting not only with the environment, but with other people who share, we all have that in us, that special place that, the music that, brings us to tears, or the painting that we just can't take our eyes off of because of the colors or the subject matter, or, so it really is very, very special in that way. Glad to be a small part of that, and I'm glad it continues.
A color photo of Becku with the text, Becku retired from Acadia in 2006, but maintains close ties with the park community.
I didn't grow up, as I said, wanting to be a park ranger or owning a nursery school, and I think I had possibly the best two jobs in my life or careers that I've ever had, so I feel very blessed in that way.
End credits. Produced by Zoe Smierowski and Jay Ilhart. The National Park Service logo appears with the main title, Legacy. One woman's continuing influence on Acadia National Park.